Plastic Model Builders, it's me, Ari Stone, again with Plastic Model Builder. This is the Italeri V-22 Osprey, and we have some things to do to this. We're going to assemble this fuselage here and do some careful stuff. You need to put some lead weights in here. Lo and behold, I should have put one in on the side right in there, but I did not. Just by how these things go, it requires about what is it, ounce and a half of lead weight according to the instructions. So I'm going to take one of these that I have. We're going to stick it inside here. Probably going to just paint it black real quick with some markers. At least try to. I don't know of any other way to get this together other than to paint stuff. Then glue might also be an issue, getting them to stay. And then I cut some iron bars that I have. I forgot to shake my pen up here. Go figure. But we're going to put this on and glue it inside. Get my iron bars that I have, put those inside, or at least try with some super glue or hot glue, one of the two. I've got both. The only reason I'm painting these is because you might be able to see them. At least trying to paint them. Not working out too well. I think it's because I got too much. The paint's a little bit too oily in this thing. Been sitting for a little bit. That's okay. Make that work. Once it dries, though, shouldn't be a problem. Once you get one coat on, the next coats tend to go on fairly easy. Yeah, so each one of these is about 1/4 of an ounce, so you need 3 and something else just to do it. So I've got these 3 right here. Actually, 1, 2. This one will not be seen. Got this one. These are going to go right inside of here. They don't need to be painted. We're going to let the paint dry on these real quick. I'm going to at least try to get these in somehow and hope they don't bounce all over creation. See if my super glue will do the trick. I don't know if it will or not, but I mean, one can hope. So that's the goal. Oh, it's time to work smart. If I can find my clamps, I never know where I put anything. Guess it doesn't matter. Not too worried about the lead weight being centered, but I can try to center it. Just like that. I don't know if the super glue is going to stick, but evidently it did. Okay. I thought it did. Sometimes it takes a little bit longer to cure. At least old super glue does. A lot of people don't know that. The older the glue, the longer it takes. Of course, you see me using that because the cap is pretty much dried on there. that doesn't hold, I don't know what will. So we're gonna let that sit for a minute. Hopefully that works. If not, I've got some hot glue that we can use. So now this, I'm doing wheels down, or this is going to be open. So I'm going to cut this in half. But even though I'm doing it open, I'm not going to have it displayed open until after I paint it. How are you going to do that? I imagine you are thinking to yourself. Well, it's very easy. Just keep working this, and this will, see the line is starting to come through right there. Go. Perfecto. So then we got this. Looks like the cement is not holding. I should say super glue. It's holding on there. This, I guess I just don't have a lot of points of contact, which can happen. So no big deal. Hot glue gun will certainly do the trick. I just don't want it too hot because it will melt stuff, and that's bad. So we're going to set that to the side there. Let the glue do its thing. Once it drips out, we can use it. Back to this. I've been scoring this ahead of time just to get it taken care of. Drop my knife here. This is an interesting model because it has you assemble some stuff and then tells you, hey, don't use this after it's assembled for certain parts. My goal is to try to break most of this. By scoring it. And once most of it's scored, I'm going to put it into the aircraft. And once it's in there, I can slowly cut out the outside once it's all painted. Remember, I did these ahead of time. That way they're already broken on the inside. So it makes sense to me to do this. Whether it makes sense to everybody else, that's a different story. But these go in here. I'm gonna have to paint the sides, I think. Didn't do that. My bad. It happens. Okay. Let's see here. All right. So this will go like this. I have to press it down. It's got little elevated spots in there that don't really like to have the glue go on past them. There we go. We'll just have to weather that, I guess. I'll make it look good. It's easy to do. Not too bad at weathering anymore. Gets fairly easy. Got this one here. Got little pins that's supposed to sit down on. There we go. All right. Let's see if the hot glue gun is doing anything. There we go. See how that's going to fit perfectly in there. May as well do the same with these. Sitting there just like that. Do a quick little test fit to make sure that stuff is in properly on that side. Might be sticking out just a little bit. Might need to find a flatter. Actually, I don't need to find a flatter one. I can make a flatter one. Just need a pair of pliers. It's not flat enough for you. Make it flat. Perfect. Okay. It doesn't really like me right now. I'm not surprised. All right, so that's one. We'll put this one on. Make sure everything fits good, and it does. Just need to trim our pieces here. Of course that happened. Okay. So we've got the lead weights in. Two there. I should have put one on that side over there, but I didn't know. Now I know it's pretty heavy in the front. Need to get a file. And then file all these little rough areas down over here. Joining surfaces. Get all the paint off. Because I am doing this with doors open but making them closed at first, I don't have to put on the hinges yet for the inside that go right here. I can wait to do that, which is like a blessing in disguise. Okay. So now, I know everything is mated properly. I need to take this. Right here. This is going to go. You see the long ends and the short ends, and like this. If you are doing this with these up, you can see you're going to have to do some work because it doesn't meet up quite right. So that is what you would be in for, and it's like that on both sides. My piece just kind of fell out. That's okay. was told to be aware of this door, and I am. Now, we can join this stuff up. Let the glue set. Get all along this back edge right here. You know, hopefully I didn't forget anything, which I don't think I did. Of course, you got to hold this, all part of the fun, making parts stay together. But at least, you know, I mean, we could see the progress we got going on here. And by the way, we'll see if I can show you that. You can kind of see those weights inside of there. It is what it is. It's model making madness, really. Yes, I am glue happy. Clamps would probably be good, but I never know where mine are at because I always look for them and I find them and then I forget where I put them after I just looked for them. That might need a little bit of filler in there. I think I'm going to put some glue. Just got a little drip. That's all right. As you notice, I tend to kind of do stuff a little bit at a time, not to rush anything, at least when it comes to gluing. Sometimes I do rush. Looks like there's going to be a little bit of seam work to do in the front here. So be prepared for that. Feel free to chat, send money. I like money. I'll be glad to take it. I can buy more models with it. Trying to get these as even as possible. So now you can see I've got this line here. So when I go to paint, after I paint, I'm just going to slowly work this knife in here as best as possible. And just slowly etch out this line. Probably take me forever and a day to do it, but that's modeling and the way you decide to do things. So you can look in there as well and see how everything lines up. So far it's balanced very heavily towards the front. Hopefully the amount of weight we put in there works. Okay, next up on our instructions. It's the wings. Just right here. Each one has some little flaps on them. There we go. these here are a little uneven on this side, so you're going to have to do some work. Just a quick little test fit here. Looks like we got some little flashing that's going to have to come out. Now this, you just kind of have to put it on and hope it goes in straight, because it really doesn't have any pins or anything like that on here. As you can see, it's just flat. We're not putting this on though. As I said, we're just test fitting for the future, although this will be a smooth fit right there on the side. You do have that. Going to have to be careful how you cut this off of the sprue, because as you can see, they put it in a bad spot. Instead of putting it on the underside, they put it on the top side. These ones you could sell. They put the sprue marks right there on the top, which is never a great idea. Cheaper model. Gotta be careful of these right here. This one, although it's not on the instructions, has that piece right there. This should go together fairly easy. These also had the sprue attachments right on the outside of them instead of the inside. So you're also going to have to file that down. Make those look pretty. It's incredible sometimes when companies get older, they're like, hey, maybe we should have done that differently. And then everyone else is like, yeah, I think you should have. But at least they do have it done differently. For a lot of companies, they've gotten it figured out. Take your time, put the attachments on the inside, on non-gluing surfaces and things that appear on the outside. It's a smarter idea. This doesn't line up quite right either, but as you can see, a quick sanding makes it look good. I would advise waiting for your glue to dry a little bit more than what I did, but you know how I get. Russia, Russia, Russia. Okay. They've idiot-proofed this, so it's got an angle there and an angle on that. So they can only go in one way, no matter what you do, because this certainly isn't going to go in that way. Just want to make sure I do this properly. Okay. It doesn't quite meet up right on the other side, by the way. And by that I mean right there. But this side it should meet up and won't meet up properly on the back side. Maybe it does. Let's see. It's not so bad. When you glue this, kind of be careful to only glue the top side. If you are building it like I'm building mine, just like that, that way you can get the door to open on the opposite side. we do need to get this side right here and this side. You can see there's a little bit of a gap there. I don't know if that would need to be fixed or not. Up to the builder, I suppose. But anyway, we're going to let this simmer for a little bit. And we'll come back a little later to work on more stuff. So thanks for watching in the time being. And until next time, I'll see you.